Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Doom Cutie, and today we are joined by my lovely panelists. We have Shay.
What up, everyone?
And Kate.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening,
everybody.
Good evening, Mr. Krabs.
Salutations. I'll go all night. I can make new ones.
No, that's fine. I don't doubt you.
Who's doubting who? No one. No doubt here on Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. Welcome back, everyone. Episode 14. 6 to go. 6 to go for season 4, which is crazy to say. I feel like this season has, well, it's aged me. That's one. But also,
I mean, you did miscount it at one point, and you just were like, why not 2 13s? Let's go.
Sure. Why not?
Exactly.
But yes. It's been a time, but we're still here. And chat, you're still here. Hello, welcome everyone. It's been a week. It's certainly been a week, especially for myself. I had my vehicle break down over the weekend, so there's no Pixel Expo Confessions of a Gamer Girl, which very
Seriously?
sad.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Seriously, I was by the roadside.
Yeah, that makes it hard.
It was not great.
No.
But our follower goal has been met. So,
there's positives.
There's lights at the ends of the tunnels. So yeah. Thank you everyone. I appreciate it. I've had many a DM about that, but regardless, I just wanted to mention that in case anyone was wondering. It's been a week. We've been having a time. We've been having a great time being women in gaming. I know that for sure.
I'm gonna fight someone.
Shay, why don't you tell everyone what you've been up to and what you've been playing this week?
Oh, good God. Okay, so since last week, we've had obviously a bunch of streams. Did Clash on Saturday and Sunday. So for those who don't know, that is a bracket tournament in League of Legends where you actually get to form a team, get in there and verse other teams, and you get prizes for winning. So it's like not professional, but it's not casual by any means. So got in there, did that, had a fantastic time. That is always fun. Okay, Clash is always amazing. And then Tuesday night, as always, AD Heart. And now I haven't had to struggle to learn anything in a long time. Like I'm pretty capable as what I'm good at. I'm going to be good at. It's okay. We've accepted this. We played a new game called Raven's Watch. It is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. I played several different characters. I loved that game so much that each individual character was genuinely interesting. Like, it didn't feel like there was an offshoot. It didn't feel like there was like just you'll play this character if you have to. Every single one of them, beautifully crafted, unique gameplay styles, a joy to play. Good God, I was conked out after that. I was like, my brain, so much. And then today, because I've recently become a Dinkum partner, I decided to do a stream from 3 till 6, and then I have 2 hours for din-dins and for playing with my cats, and then I come and do Coag. And I just harass the shit out of these two, and it's a good time. I like it.
Yeah, all that pent-up anger and energy we now get, so don't
what
annoy
energy?
her too much.
You get the overtired. You don't... The energy that shit's gone. But Kate, what have you done this week?
What have I done? I finished Little Nightmares 2.
Oh, fuck yes.
So that was good. It was infuriating as per everything I play, because I just get apparently infuriated by everything I play. But no, it was good. I'm looking forward to the new one coming out. I am slightly disappointed that the new one comes out when we're at PAX.
Yes.
So I'm kind of like,
is
it comes out on the 10th of
PAX,
October.
though, is it?
No.
Oh, it's
So I'm
not.
like,
But there's a demo out that you could like do the start of.
Yeah. So I've got I do obviously have my Steam Deck. I have my laptop, but I'm not gonna have time. So, but I go on a cruise straight after PAX. So then I'm looking at not being able to play it for forever. I'm like, oh. Anyway, world issues, I know.
So hey man, when you're looking forward to something, you're looking forward to it. Like, yeah,
for sure.
So I finished that, and then I started a new game that hasn't been seen since. Oh gosh, I think it came out in 2011, and it's a Telltale game. And
Okay.
they went under. They lost the game because they didn't have the rights to it, and now you can't get the game anymore. Anyway, Jim managed to get his hands on the game for us, and I started playing it. And it's the old Jurassic Park game.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Started playing that last night, and that is on both of our YouTubes now. But it is good.
I did see a random man in your thumbnail. I was like, who is this strange man crowding Kate's thumbnail?
No.
Who are you, strange man?
You know Jim. Yes. Shay doesn't know Jim. Okay, we need to rectify
I know
this.
Invader Zim. It's close.
He's here. He's No Good Game. That's him.
Oh!
He's a very delightful person.
Oh, well, I know No Good Game. I just don't know real people names. I don't do real people names.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So that's
Jim just rolls off the tongue a bit better.
Nah.
Amazing.
That's pretty much it at the moment.
Excellent.
That's not true. I have been playing I've been dabbling in a few of the PAX Rising indie games because I want to go in a little bit more prepared than I have the last few years.
That's a great tip.
I've rocked up and I've gone around PAX Rising and been like, oh, let's have a look at this, and no idea. But this time I'm like, you know what? I'm going to actually pick ones that I really have enjoyed the demos of, and then I'm going to spend more time with those people, you know?
Yes, doing interviews and such. Like, it's a good idea. I'm going to have to check it out. Is there a list on Steam or something like that? Like a pre-done list?
There's a list on, obviously, PAX's page. And then I myself have gone through Steam one by one, looking to see if they have demos. I'll send you a screenshot of what is on Steam. Because there is about 18 games in demo form on Steam at the moment from PAX Rising. So...
Excellent. Well, we'll definitely have to share that with everyone because, we definitely want people to go in there prepared. And it's all, you never get enough time with these games. So anything that can help with that, great. Speaking of great, Louis, thank you so much for the gifted subs. You're amazing. We love to see it.
Started a bloody hype train as well. I think that's our first one.
Yes, we've never had one before. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thought I'll mention that. What have I been doing this week in gaming? Well, mostly being disappointed with my vault in World of Warcraft because I didn't do as much as I did last week. So if you don't know about World of Warcraft, all of your hard work and effort, you get rewarded at the end of the week with different levels of gear. And you can get up to 9 different options depending on how much you do or how hard the things you do throughout the week. It was okay. I did get an upgrade overall, but I really needed new boots for my mage, and they just weren't on the table. And, admittedly, I didn't do everything that I could have done to get those boots. So, it's kind of my fault. So I sucked it up and I went and I spent a cool 30K on some crafted boots because I couldn't keep running around in the ones that I was wearing because they were holding me back from being great. So, yes.
Holding you back from greatness. I appreciate this.
Correct. And all of you went in the green room just before, obviously. But as I was about to start the podcast, one of my children bought V-Bucks. So it's been a lot of managing their gaming habits as well as my own.
You nearly yeeted the entire computer off the table.
It was fucking hilarious.
I certainly did. They got the mum voice. They got the mum voice out of me.
What are you doing?
Very good. What were they doing? And what are we doing? What are we looking forward to? Well, we've mentioned PAX already, which is, how many days away now?
Oh no, it's both too many and too little. I haven't received any of my cosplay home. And so I'm freaking the fuck out. But also, I want PAX now. Like, give me
Yeah.
Yes.
like
It's
it's
so
so
soon, though.
confusing. It is.
Mm.
It's so
It was like forever away, and now it's not. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh crap.
No, it's forever away until someone's like, "Hey, under a month," and I'm like, "Whoa, ease up. What are you
Yeah.
talking? Wow,
Slow down.
don't attack me like that, okay? My ability to tell time is garbage, but you don't have to be rude about it. Damn."
Yeah.
So if those of you who are following us on Instagram, you would have seen our announcement for our community meetup. We're hosting a Women in Gaming hour at PAX, which is on the Friday at 3. So definitely come and check us out at the Cockatoo Room. We'll be there. All are welcome. It's not necessarily like specifically for women, but obviously we expect to hear conversations for women,
Surrounding women. And then
Yeah,
also on top
that's
of
right.
that, we've got that fantastic event at Bartronica. That's just for everybody, yo. That's just like rock up, be a vibe, let's fucking do this.
Yes. So that is the next news that is coming to our social media, which will have all of the graphics. So definitely look out for that one. But mostly, there PAX news, PAX everything, PAX everywhere. There's been so much news coming out about PAX and specifically about the exhibitors, the people that are going to be there. And so I'm genuinely excited. Nintendo is bringing new titles for the Nintendo Switch 2, including Pokemon Legends, Z to A. Is that
Yeah.
Xbox is
we're gonna
dropping
need to
into...
touch that in person and see if it's exactly what we're expecting graphics wise. Oh boy.
That's right. I hope it's good, everyone.
Yeah, we do too.
Xbox ROG, Xbox Ally. You're going to be able to get your hands, your little mitts on that. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Little fingies on that. There's Sims, the new Adventure Awaits expansion.
I'm
That's going to be there.
Very interested to see how that goes, considering the backlash that they're currently facing for releasing yet another DLC on a broken game. So we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited.
We're trying to be positive, Shay. We're trying to be.
Oh no, this is fantastic because it's been a long time coming, and it's good to see your games you love getting fixed. Okay, like above all, people wouldn't fight for this if they didn't love the game. So
yeah, I'm hoping that they have. I'm hoping that they have something playable there because I can't remember a time where they've had something playable.
Me either.
I wonder if they'll just be giving out plum bobs. Because I'll take a plum bob. I got you. I'll be a sim. It'll make sense. It'll be like it'll be
I already have one.
I dressed as a robber from The Sims like last year for a party because you had to go with something starting with S, and I went as a sim, and they were like, "What are you?" I'm like, "Y'all are too old. Go away."
It's too niche. It's not obvious enough, Kate. Sorry.
It's a sim.
I didn't care.
Oh, dude,
I even had the head thing and everything. I was like, whatever.
You're a sim, clearly.
I made it. That's how dedicated I was.
And you went the extra mile of actually dressing up as one of the Sims characters. You're like, I'm a robber in the Sims. And they didn't even... Nah, man. You got to get you new friends.
Bitches,
you need new friends. We weren't there.
We were straight away. Been like, you're a Sim. I love it.
Exactly.
Something else for Cult of the Lamb fans. Their new DLC, Woolhaven.
I'm going to go up and I'm going to hug all of them. Yeah. I'm going to be like, excuse me. I'm just going to pull their faces back and I'm going to...
This year's wedding is just Shay marrying them.
Yeah, the entire company.
Everybody.
I'll be like,
the dads,
thank you.
Just everyone.
Yeah.
Merchandising, whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be like, line up, nerds. We got to do this. We got to get through this. Let's go.
There'll be also a Fallout diner from Bethesda.
That sounds very cool, though.
That is cool.
Yes.
That's going to be good for photos. I'm excited.
Yes, I think so. Last year, I got a little employee badge. The photo is shocking, but regardless,
you got an employee badge. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yes.
And there's also a sneak peek at Borderlands 4. What else? Rainbow Six Siege is celebrating 10 years with a live esports tournament. Very exciting.
Okay.
And obviously, Just Dance wouldn't be Ubisoft without Just Dance. Unfortunately, no cars. Can we get some cars, Ubisoft? That'd be great.
You said
yeah,
Cars. I'm so sorry. I immediately went Disney Cars, and I was
It's
like,
okay, so
oh,
did
it's
I.
a bit of a
was like,
strange
Lightning
option, but yeah, I was like, I mean, it's pretty memeable. Like, yeah, like, I can roll with that.
Just some. I
Ka-chow,
want
right?
just
If they were
to
bringing
maybe some,
any
like,
of them, I hope they bring Mater.
Yeah, he's kind of adorable. Like, he's
you
quite
guys are
cute.
deliberately getting off course, and I hate this because you're like, Doom Cutie can't even clip any of this. You're making it a schmozzle.
No, you
I
can
don't
clip
like
it
it.
because everyone else will be like, of course, Cars, the Disney.
We all thought Disney.
Yeah. But no, other Brum Brums are fine. We can put Coag skins on them.
Aftershock's going to be there. eBay is going to be there.
eBay.
eBay.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. eBay.
Not really what I
Why
think of
though?
when I think of gaming, but okay.
Doing what?
Oh, maybe because like they're resellers of collectibles and games and stuff, so they may be going on that
Actually,
angle.
that's true. A
Yeah,
lot
so
of my
there's
older
actually-
games I've bought
No.
off eBay.
Yeah.
No, it's much more than that. They are having a special interactive quest called Passport Adventure.
No,
so
they
Passport
tried this at
Adventure-
another event I was at.
Okay, just settle
Wait,
down.
wait
All right.
and see. Yeah.
Okay. Visitors can participate in a quest throughout the tabletop hall, completing challenges and earning stamps. Prizes, obviously. After collecting stamps, attendees can go to the eBay Collectors Clubhouse to redeem exclusive prizes.
Mhm.
There's also going to be a museum wall with some
that I'm keen for.
like some gaming collectibles.
I'm
They
gonna
also
walk
have
up and
vintage
just
arcade games and a grand prize
cute.
locker. And you'll be able to win big in the grand prize locker.
All right.
So
I'm gonna need everybody to game on my behalf. I need you to win me the grand prize locker. Okay. Winner gets a crisp high five and maybe even a fist
a
bump.
crisp high five.
A crisp, like the really nice crack ones.
I
That
don't know
one.
if I want
Mhm.
that.
Oh, yeah, I can give you a fist bump or a hug.
What if I don't want that?
Yeah. Don't worry, Kate. I can give you very specifically you. You can have a hug. There you go.
Okay.
I don't like
I'll
giving
try
those
my
out like
hardest.
willy nilly. You know. Thank you.
Well, you know,
Special.
if quests with eBay isn't your thing in the tabletop section, you can always, and everyone can play Tetris. Okay, and Red Bull is bringing Tetris to the next level. In my opinion, there's going to be a experience booth featuring the Red
Fucking
Bull's Tetris
sick.
game, which includes new mechanics like special power-ups, gravity shifts, and a golden tetrimino. I don't know what that is, but
Is that a
it sounds
Tetris
like
piece?
fun.
They're actually
I have
already
no
doing
idea.
something in conjunction with the ANZ creators. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Red Bull is
Yes,
working
that's
with
right.
the ANZ creators currently.
Mm.
I think everybody can join. I don't know if it's just us actual creators, but essentially they were saying that if we get over 1 million points, they're going to give out Red Bull lanyards at our meetup, which is just fun and cute, honestly. Like, granted,
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
about 60,000 lanyards and I can't
Yeah.
wear all of them.
No, I need
But
more.
It's
No
quite
such thing as too
wholesome,
many.
and that's fine. I can respect pairing with the gamers. I can see exactly what angle this is coming from, and I understand it.
Yes, so the stakes are very high in
Yes.
that. Also in other ways, because there will be a competition at PAX, which is part of a larger Red Bull Tetris national final.
Oh,
The winner will earn a spot to represent Australia at the World Final in Dubai in December 2025.
that would just be sick to watch.
so-
I want to
Yeah,
see
no,
someone go mental on Tetris. Oh wait, come on, you can be king or queen nerd, emperor nerd. I don't care. Okay, that gets you nerd status for life in the best way. And if anybody ever says anything about like, oh, you want a Tetris, be like, yeah, man, I fucking want a Tetris. What are you gonna do? Like, keen. Okay,
Flex.
so practice. All right.
Flex. The
Mm.
ultimate showdown will take place with apparently an unprecedented twist. It will be played live in the sky using over 2,000 drones.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Red Bull going hard. I like it.
yeah. So, but that's if you get to the world final. So, if
That's
you
pretty
consider
cool.
yourself a Tetris pro, definitely
Yeah.
check that out. And yes, check out the ANZ creators because you could do some warm ups. Why not?
Dude,
and
yeah, like genuinely do some practice. Keep in mind, guys, if you do want to do the Red Bull and ANZ creators one, I found this out the hard way. It's only available on mobile. So I tried to play it on desktop, and I was like, my God, why isn't this button working? Only mobile, so it's not your classic controls, it's touch controls. I mean, if you're like me and you're used to old school Tetris, they could take a second to get used to, but hey, we all got to learn new shit. You got this. Let's go.
Yeah. So, yeah, fantastic. Great things coming. Definitely check that out. And yeah, PAX is packed.
Now we want PAX sooner, Doom. You've only made me more excited. Stop.
That is the point. So yes, I definitely had to shout them out with a little bit more details because they have been going hard all the time. And yeah, leading up to PAX, we'll be bringing you more information in case you missed it or just in case you want to chat about it.
Yes, absolutely. Dude, in the Discord. And guys, please make sure you like connect up with other people who are going to PAX. Like whether or not you want to hang out, whatever. You know, if any of you get lost, if any of you are feeling nervous, if any of you have an event that's like fucking cool and you know everyone else is going to want to see it, you got to shout it out to everybody because it's so easy to miss stuff on such a busy weekend.
Oh, for sure.
Like it's packed. Block, okay. I don't know if they're doing the animals thing again, but I missed that last time because it was just so genuinely busy. There were dogs or something. They were literally there for cuddles and pats. That's their whole job. I respect their job.
Them year before last, but didn't have time last year. Like there's so many things that overlap, and when you've got the app and you're adding all the things you like to it, you've also got to be
like
really you've got to be really picky. Because I find that if I just go through and I pick everything I think I might be interested in, I miss half of it because I managed to catch one of the things and then that overlapped with another thing that I actually wanted to go to.
Or they're at like
so
different really sides and you got to like do the it's like high school over again or like uni where on campus one side and then your other class is like bumfuck nowhere on the other side. And you're like, oh, we sprinting. Oh God.
Oh yes, certainly get your steps in. Like I think probably my record is about 40,000 steps in a day.
I do still need to sign everybody up for the Black Dog Institute charity walk that I'm going to be doing for October because we might as well get those packs at those steps at PAX to mean something. And if we can support mental health, let's fucking go. So I will get back to them. I'm sure they'll understand. My spoons have been low, and they are a mental health charity, so I'm sure they will understand. But I will get that back to you guys as soon as I can. This is going to be something based in my stream, but I'm of course opening it up to COAG and anybody who'd like to join. There's no gatekeeping on mental health. Okay,
no,
none.
Sure.
Like we want to help as much as we can. So fantastic.
Excellent. Loving it. Loving all this info, loving all this community involvement. It's really, really great to see. All right. Kate.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you see? Is it Halo Reach? It's like 15 years since the game came out. Did that make you feel old?
No, because we're not talking about it because it's not 15 years. It's just the other day.
Yeah.
It's so long ago. And I'm like,
when people do that though, like, oh, it came out 15 years ago. Are you old? I'm like, no. I'm thinking of the collector's editions they're going to be bringing out. I'm thinking of the re-release stuff. No. Come on. Give me that cool collected. And would go so on Kate's wall.
I don't have enough Halo stuff, so maybe. Actually, my giant Master Chief is supposed to be there. He just hasn't been unboxed yet. But
is that an Among Us figure?
Yeah. There's a plushie. Kate's like, one of
it. It's the imposter until Master Chief gets there.
Yep. No, Kate, I've been wanting a background set up. Like the only thing holding me back is that I'm fucking poor. I know, right? It holds us all back. But
I'm also poor. This is why.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but see, that's a respectable reason.
She's sitting on her money.
Fault this. Yeah, I don't fault this. Okay. But no, I'm so keen to have a setup like yours and put all my plushies in it because it's just the only way you can do it as a gamer and like really respect your stuff.
Yeah. See, what you can't see is the top shelf is plushies. So it's like
the very top of the
bookshelf. So that's got all the plushies up the top.
But are you adding any Halo collectibles to it? Because you said you got to get more.
Oof, gosh, my Halo collection is excessively great.
I was going to say,
I will always add to it.
Good.
The last couple of years when I went to PAX, they've had like graphic novels and things like that, and that's so that this bottom shelf down here is full of books. But yes, I'm a sucker for this. Isn't even all of it, honestly, because if I put up all of my Halo stuff here, I would have nothing. So I've got the retro shelf. This is all movie stuff. Then you've got the
Keen.
consoles, all the
Mhm.
PlayStations, the Ataris, and your Game Boys, and your Nintendos, and all of that crap.
I never want to hear people say gamers are irresponsible again. That is beautifully organized.
It's very organized. And then
exactly.
that's Lego.
Mhm,
And then this
mhm.
is just the last shelf is all controllers.
Of
So
course.
this isn't even all of it. I have a few more things, and I'm like, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, where do I even put it anymore?
You get the wraparound bookcase. Like, get the wraparound bookcase, you know, from IKEA. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh,
you
I
know,
know it.
like-
Yeah.
I see plenty of space. Like I'm just hearing excuses, Kate.
So,
like
so
I have,
we'll do a podcast in a few weeks. I'll be sitting on top of shelves. And
Yes.
the shelves will be full.
the
Yes.
shelves will
Walls
be the
here.
seat. It'll be like a throne.
But
Yeah.
if I
You know
can
what we're
see
gonna
any
do?
wall, I will be
It's
like,
my-
you could add more.
Just
We're
get
gonna
rid of that
fill this-
window. That's the
Fill
problem.
this window in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Do you
You're
even
right.
need windows? Like, I've never seen it
No.
open, and honestly, like, it's too hot, so you don't even need a window.
I
Just
actually
put
don't
shelves
know
on
why
it.
they ever put the window in there.
No.
Get rid of the door too.
Yeah,
Forget it.
no.
I'll go
If you
through the
want
roof.
natural light, just bust through the ceiling.
Exactly.
Skylight.
You could have a
easy.
skylight.
You're right.
Skylights
This
are
is on me.
anyway.
I don't know why that window's still
Just that
there.
window off. Yeah.
I've been here for
Realistically,
weeks.
you could get a secret door that has a bookcase on it. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Okay.
That is true.
Oh, the
Yeah.
door could be a bookcase.
Yeah.
I
as
could
well.
turn the door into. You're right. I'm
Exactly.
not aiming high enough.
Sorry,
You're right.
there's too much room for activities. We need more collectibles. Okay. Thank
Yes,
you.
Thank
there is
you.
too
I want
much
to feel
floor space.
claustrophobic. Mhm.
Yeah, that'll go really well for me. Yeah, no, that's
Yes.
a great idea.
That can only work out
look,
well.
Kate, there's so much nostalgia around Halo, and like,
Yes.
I just feel like it doesn't get enough love. Like, I would have loved to have seen Xbox say, you know what, Halo Reach, 15 years. Here's
Yep.
something cool that you can use in like the Xbox Design Lab, you know. But instead, you know what they gave us in the Design Lab today? They gave us the ability to put the Witcher and the Doom plate
I know,
on it
it's the
instead.
weirdest thing. It's a game that if you were to ask gamers, do you know it? They know it. Have you played it? They've mostly played it. It's a game that has been around forever and is embedded in so many other games moving forward that people have grabbed little bits from and been like, oh, that's not from Halo. I know what you mean. It's like it's
Yes.
so ingrained in so much other stuff. And it is the foundation for a lot of people my age, which we won't say what that is, to have started to move into gaming. That's why I started gaming. So it's huge. No one ever talks about it, but they talk about it, but they don't talk about it. You know?
It's weird, right? I think because it's so well known, people feel they don't need to talk about it. Like me, even as somebody who can't play Halo because I get motion sickness, I've still seen so much about it. I've seen stories. I started watching the series that's come out. I actually did try to play it at one point because it genuinely looks fun. It's that kind of early console fun where you just get in, shit looks cool, you do pew pews, we're all happy.
Yeah.
Like it's not that deep.
The perfect
it's just
combination for me too of a beautiful game and a game. Like I could enjoy the game visually and play the game, and I could be good at it.
Yeah.
And it made me really happy because I was really good at it when I was doing the multiplayer online. And back then, to be a female with a female gamer tag in a game like that was it was a good time.
Yeah, I think I've dabbled in multiplayer, and it's a lot of fun. Even if you're not that great, the shop talk is can get a little bit much, especially if you go in the parties. But like in general, like it's just a lot of fun, and you do have the option of diving deep into the military lore, and it's it's fantastic. The character development as well. Like, if you love anything like Star Wars or any of those sort of like militarized sci-fi, you're really, really going to enjoy Halo. And it was one of the
story of the game is really great, but you don't have to know it to play the game. But the story
it's fascinating.
Is awesome.
Like I found it because my best friend is obsessed with Halo. It's like her neurodivergent info dump thing, and she'll often stop herself. But like she tells me bits of the lore and stuff, or at least she used to, and I didn't hear a single boring piece. Like I was interested. I was like, oh shit, really? Damn, that's a cool way to do that. Oh, I wonder how they like conveyed that in the game, considering it's really more for the gameplay. And I was like,
yeah,
shit, okay. And there's books about it. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. So absolutely keen.
Yeah, it's its own little world. It's really good.
Yes.
But yes,
Yes, it
15
is.
years. Yes.
15 years.
I
I
don't know
just
what
thought
that
I
number
saw
is.
that I saw that today, and it made me think of you. And I thought, and I would have loved to have. I just wanted to hear your little thoughts. Especially
Yes,
being
15 years
Halo
ago,
girly.
playing it on the old school Xbox.
Mm.
Yeah, the OG. It
Mm.
was the game that made me realize that it wasn't okay to be a girl and play video games. Like, because I was very sheltered in the sense of I didn't share playing video games with other people or other girls up
So
until
you were mostly like solo player?
yeah, and like
Yeah.
I played early PlayStation games. Like I remember playing like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on PlayStation. Like lots of
Yeah.
Looney Tunes games were really popular. Before then, I played on some PC games. But then and then I really loved SingStar like on the PlayStation. That was really fun as a teenager because it was all just about fun. And then it wasn't until I think I was 13 or 14 and my neighbor got an Xbox and he was playing, couch. It was couch co-op, wasn't online co-op, and I was never allowed to play. I could only watch, even though, his other girls who were friends would never have, wanted to watch him play. Like, surely that was every, teenage gamer boy's like dream is to have some girl like be like, oh, what's that? Like and be like enthusiastic about the game. Like, but yeah, it always just made me feel like, I couldn't be a part of that world.
I always
Yeah.
got the condescending, oh, you play Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, I play it and I play it better than you. I can guarantee
Yeah.
it. How about you sit down with me and let's have a go? It
That's the
did
fear
it
a lot
did
of
and
the
it
time.
yeah, it didn't get under my skin, I guess. I never stopped playing it because of it, but it was anytime, and so I didn't talk about it really.
Yeah.
But I really did, if I would bring it up, "Oh, you play Halo? Okay.
It wasn't much better with
All right,
Pokemon because, like, obviously, like, I can't play first person. It wasn't any different back then. But, like, when I did eventually get my hands on Pokemon, whether that was because I borrowed games or whatever, I couldn't tell other girls about it because they were like, oh, you play games. Why?
Mm.
And it's like, because they're fun, okay? Like, they have story. I read a fuck ton of books. Why wouldn't I play games?
Yeah.
But then you bring it up with guys, and they're like, oh, what do you play then? And it's like, play a lot of Pokemon at the moment. Oh, yeah, a girl would
I guess
play
that's
that.
a game.
Tracks.
Like,
Yeah, that tracks.
like,
Yeah, you would
what
play
the
Pokemon.
fuck? Like,
Yeah.
and like everybody was at the time, of course, mental for Pokemon. Like, it was still very, very popular.
Yeah, and that's the thing, but
so,
it's such a
like,
backhanded
what?
thing to say. It's like,
Yeah.
the thing is, but the thing is, when women say like, "Oh yeah, I play that game," they're not trying to flex.
No,
They're
like,
just
I would like to
saying,
talk to you about it.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
common thing we have in common. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it? We can play together, whatever. But
Yeah,
they're
like,
like,
would you
they
like
have
to
to like
trade?
one up you about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with how good I think I am at the game. You just have to ask me about Halo to see that I just love it.
Yeah.
So,
I love the thing.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with trying to flex on anybody. Just let me talk about the game.
Yeah.
It's so weird to think about it in that context, though, because, like, I know from us, we're just like, I play this game, it's so fucking fun. I'd love to chat to somebody about it. And then from a dude, understanding that when they talk about it, it's to brag and be like, oh, I'm better at it than you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, these are different entry points. Like, what?
That's the socialization of men, though. But I think men really need to understand. They need to code switch, especially if they're going to talk to other female gamers, because like you're never going to relate to someone. You're never going to have an intelligent, positive conversation if you're just going, if you're just going to immediately go to that kind of like surface level interaction. Like we want to hear about your experience with the game. Like, oh yeah, I've been playing that since this age, or have you played?
What do you think of that level? Like, were you hit the character's emotion? Like, was that
or like
boss really fucking hard?
Or maybe start out with, oh wow, like how long have you been playing it? Like, and in a way that's like interesting, not like
oh, how long have you been playing? Oh wow, how long have you been playing? Different,
like it's
different tone.
I think the good thing is, though, if we were to go back 15 years to how my reception is when I talk about Halo or Splitgate or any of my first-person shooters that I like to play, now versus then, it is a very different attitude. I can say to a guy now, I love Splitgate, and oh yeah, cool. What do you play? And I love that we're developing like that, and that guys have developed in their mentality around gaming, and started to realize that, it's okay.
I find, now it's like if it's just a regular ass dude, and I'm like, yeah, I play this shit. He's like, oh fuck, cool, I play this, blah blah blah. Yeah, just like a standard, but it's usually the ones
Just
who
like the normal ones,
Yeah, we can't say the word on Twitch because it's against TOS, but the very specific, more less friendly type of men. Specifically, very specifically towards women. I find that if people have that attitude, that's usually when the gatekeeping comes in now. So instead of it just being the standard attitude like it was when we were growing up, luckily now it's a small and loud but unpleasant population, but not everyone. And it's
I like to think that it's done the flip. We've now got the majority of my guy mates that are really supportive and great with gaming. And then there's those guys,
like,
and they're the loud bastards,
They are.
And I'm going to punch you in the throat, so shut up.
Essentially.
She will. Watch out.
Really will.
I want to shout out.
I got you. And I didn't see anything either, so... No.
I want to shout out Zetifa in the chat because Zetifa is not, as far as I know, a gamer unless it's Star Wars related, but he is a massive Star Wars aficionado, and we love to see it. He always shows off his really cool books, and we have a lot of similar T-shirts, which I love. He's a fan of Padme, Queen Amidala. We love it. But
I'm not even big on Star Wars, and I'm a fan of her. She's badass.
I have a shelf for you. It's this shelf over here. That is my Star Wars shelf.
But is it Star Wars games?
Oh, yeah.
It's Star Wars games, yeah.
Where the Millennium Falcon is, the games are there.
Yeah. I have a lot of Star Wars pops and a couple of Star Wars things. When I went to, what did I go to? Supernova. They had the Disney store there, and they had the anniversary, I think 70th anniversary painted. They're not R2D2 but it's the same shape. I forget what they're called. But yeah, and I bought that, and it's so cute in pastel, and I love it.
I hope they have the Disney store at the upcoming Supernova in Brisbane, because there's a few things there that I'd want to get to.
They should.
I hope so.
Yes. Anyway, so I experienced and I remember this like it was yesterday while I was playing handball or foursquare, whatever you call it.
Yeah, fuck, handball's been a sec.
Yeah, no, well, it's still played in schools, but
I know, but like once you leave school, like you never see it again.
Right. Well, we know what we're doing.
We're gonna have to.
I'll bring the chalk.
I need to warn you, I'm fucking bad, but like I'll give it my best. My hand-eye coordination in IRL, bad. I was a soccer player.
But I remember a conversation about Star Wars because it was when I think Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones. I can't remember which one came out. But yeah, and I remember seeing that in the cinema. Very lucky to see that in the cinema back then. And it was. I remember trying to talk to them about it, and they were like,
"Yeah, you're like,
why? Why do you want to talk about this?" And I was like, "But I've seen it."
Okay, so the trouble I used to have with this guy is I like deep conversation about things. Like, it doesn't have to be philosophical, but like I really want to know about your thoughts on whatever it is that we're both talking about. And what I hated was when you'd go up to a group of guys, keep in mind, guys, high school, okay, so much younger.
Yeah. Horrible.
But you'd go up and you'd be like, yeah, I saw that film on the weekend as well. I really love blah, blah, blah. And they give you like a surface level, like, oh yeah, no, I like that bit too. But they would never engage in deeper conversation with it about it with you. But then they would talk to each other in front of you and exclude you and go into much deeper conversations. Like, I want to talk to you guys like this. Like, why is there a gate? Like, what is this? I want to be able to participate in these fun talks as well. Oh my God, we lost Kate.
Yeah, no, she was just staring for a little while there, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Kate's seen things.
You were staring for like the longest time, and I was like, "What's happened?"
I was in shock. I was in shock about the
definitely.
Wimble.
But no, I'm so glad that it's not like that anymore, and that like that conversation, deeper or just fun wise, is so much easier to achieve with people. Now my biggest fear is neurotypical non-gamers. Okay, that's my biggest fear. Gender irrelevant, neurotypical non-gamers. I don't know how to relate to them.
No, I don't know. Sorry, Zetifa, my mistake. He is a gamer. I just don't know him for that because I found him on Star Wars Talk, whatever you call it.
Excellent.
So yeah,
This is
currently playing Silksong. Speaking of Silksong, the game was shadow dropped and released on September 4, 2025, in case you've been living under a rock. And it's now available on Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. You will also get to play that at PAX, which is very good on the Nintendo Switch, which it has been released, but you'll be able to experience it on a Nintendo Switch 2 in case you don't own one yet. So that's really exciting and another fantastic thing. And one of the reasons why we have that in our title, because it is the most what was the thing? There was a thing about Silksong.
Wasn't it the most downloaded game?
In
some.
It is the biggest game in the world today.
Yes,
it is. Game in the world.
It's sold
most
something
played
like
game.
a ridiculous amount of units just in the first, something like 3.2 million on Steam just in the first couple of weeks. Which to give some perspective on that, Cult of the Lamb has sold like 4.5 since it came out in 2022.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That is massive. That being said, I'd love to see the numbers for Cult of the Lamb's DLC because
yes,
obviously the sequel to Hollow Knight.
I think like I honestly think Cult of the Lamb was a bit of a sleeper hit because a lot of people weren't sure what they were getting into, and now that it's like so many people have seen playthroughs and stuff, they're like, oh no, it's just genuinely a fun game with like a wacky theme. And I really love that. I love that Australian games are just popping off. Like we apparently do some good work, and the best thing is like Silksong. That's just 3 dudes, and they just went. We like this. And it did piss off a lot of other gaming companies for the most anti-consumer reasons possible, of course. They only charged $20 for it, which is fantastic. And they could have charged more, okay? And people would have bought it. But they didn't. They didn't want to. That wasn't the point. They wanted people to play it. The other thing that annoyed people, and I think this is a bit, I can see it, but I also think it's silly, right? People were angry because the world was only given 2 weeks' notice that it was being dropped. And I actually saw a really interesting thing here.
How dare you?
So a lot of games were mad. They were like, well, we can't compete with that. We're going to have to move our release date. And we don't like that you didn't tell us sooner. Cool. That's not Silksong's problem. That's yours. The second one that annoyed me was Polygon having a go at them saying, we schedule out all our people for the month and we have them on certain stories. And by doing this to us, you've actually made it so it's harder for our reporters to report on what they need to because stuff's been delayed. And then we don't have people assigned to your game. And my next thought is, that sucks to suck. Things happen. You're a company. Deal with it. It's not on them to notify a random like news like website. It's just not like that. And if they don't want to tell you before 2 weeks, well then tough shit. They don't have to. They're really not required, and they haven't actually done anything wrong. They've just released a beautiful game that people are so hyped about at a fantastic price, and consumers showed up as a result. It was fantastic.
That's what I like about the success that Aussie developers are having is that it seems like a lot of Aussie developers are indie developers. And that is largely because when the financial crisis happened, 15 odd years ago, 10 years ago, we lost all our devs. We lost it all. And then COVID happened. And then we got hit again. And so we've had no choice but to build with indie developers. And those indie developers love their gamers. So the games that come out of Australia to their core are for the gamers. So I love that they're hitting it. I love that they're smashing it because it means that our industry here can grow and continue to survive because it's been built on a foundation of good developers, which is great.
And I wouldn't mind if Australia had like the stereotype of being trusted developers because we actually used to have that. For some reason, there was a period of time where the percentage of people hired at Steam, majority of them were Australian. And it was partially because we didn't have any companies here to go into, but also because for some reason we produce really good game devs. Like, don't know why, I don't know what we're doing differently. I'm literally a senior lecturer in game design and animation. I train the people that go into these companies. We have to base our game development stuff, our teachings, all that kind of thing on what the industry needs and, just base skills that you're going to need no matter what. I don't know what other countries are doing though. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. other countries are producing amazing people, but I don't know why Australia's just really kicking ass right now. I'm not going
There's
to
so many of them
be
too.
mad
If
about it,
you
though.
look
Like,
into the bigger games, even worldwide,
Yeah.
how many Aussies are in those dev teams
mhm,
that you
mhm.
just don't know about, and they're in there.
And we get tagged as hardworking, which I love. Oh, sorry, Doom.
Mhm.
You're silent. Oh, on purpose. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. We get tagged as hardworking when it comes to games, and honestly, that's a stereotype I'm very okay with. I'll take it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot to love in Australia, and yeah, our devs are one of them, and our lambs are another. Uh, for sure, for sure. But what's not to love? Some negative things in news recently. League of Legends esports team suspends player for saying women can't compete while menstruating.
Mm,
Oh
I
boy.
think I could probably do it better because I'll be angry.
yeah, yeah, exactly. No, fun fact. I really love this, and this is a thing that people are not understanding. When we have our periods, our testosterone goes up. So we're not acting bitchy. We're acting like men. It's
That's
a proven thing. So by telling us we can't game when we are at our manliest, what are you saying about yourself? Like, what
yeah.
are you worried about there? And yeah, what the fuck kind of comment is that? Okay, it's irrelevant. It's none of this person's business. As far as we understand, this person does not menstruate. None of their business then.
No,
What somebody
don't
else is
worry.
doing.
This comment was from his own experience, stating that it's based on his experience living with one for a while.
One
Now,
woman for a while.
Well, I'm not surprised that it's been one.
Yeah, like no, not really. But also, like, your mum doesn't count, my man. Like, chill.
Yeah.
Also, I hate to break this to them, truly, but that time of the month is so different for every woman. And some women are gonna themselves not want to do
Yeah.
anything during that time of month. Eh? Endo exists. Shit sucks.
well,
But
the-
some women are all good. Go for it.
that's right.
But it's your
But the thing
choice.
is,
It's
yeah, exactly, exactly.
The
But
thing
from,
is,
but
yeah, no, you go.
no, I was just gonna say, like, this whole leans into the point of why is esports separated by gender at all?
Mm.
Because if you think about
Esports, yeah.
sports,
Mm.
if in general, we're talking about different, you know, we're talking about physical differences that are dictated by genetics, right?
Mm.
So how your body is constructed on a cellular level, something that you can't change, right? Whereas in video games, how like there's no difference in the fingies, you know? Like why are video games separated by gender in esports?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think you could argue the angle of equal representation. So fewer women are in games at a professional level. And so by having tournaments that are specifically for women, you give them a chance to flourish. That being said, though, in the end, if we just treated people equally, we would have as many pro women in esports as we do guys.
I wonder
it's
if
just
with the growing in the statistics now of us being more prevalent in the gaming industry, if that will start to change, and there won't be gender specific tournaments, you know.
I'd love to see just equality, honestly. Like your gender's irrelevant. Come game with us. If you're good, you're good.
Yeah. I don't I've never understood that fact. That it's been, predominantly male, and then when women have wanted to do it, like, oh well, you need enough for a team. And it's like, is it do you think it's from those ideas of, sports, men versus women? Like,
Yeah, I guess
and they're
because if you
bringing
look
that to
at things
gaming?
like, debating teams, you've got mixed genders in that. What's the difference,
That's
really?
exactly right. And
So,
if anything, you would think that, oh well, women aren't as good debaters because they're on their period, because
No, I'm sure that's been said. Same with
Yeah.
they're emotional.
I think the good thing though, out of the negative that is that article is he was banned.
Yep.
Well, that's right. He was
So
removed.
this one
He was removed from the
dickhead said
team.
it, and then he was removed. So
And I love that. The company's on
Good.
point for that, okay? Like, too many times it's brushed under, or they just have to issue an apology or something. No. They took quick, decisive action, and I'm happy with that action. I'm like, no, fair.
Yeah.
Like,
See ya.
The
fantastic.
thing is,
Go have a
his
cry
initial
about it.
statement.
Eat some chocolate. That'll fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing is, right, there were he started his statement by saying there's just not enough support for female pro players, and that kind of led him to like try to kind of justify why he thinks that like why there aren't enough women in there, which
Of all the answers to pick, what the hell?
yeah, it's a very strange thing. But I think like maybe there isn't enough support. Like if you think about women's sport in general, there are less fans. They think it's less, oh, they can't tackle or they don't tackle,
Women
or
are paid
they
less.
play, and they're paid
Or they're
less.
just
They
doing
don't
this
have
to be sexy.
They don't have big sponsors, all that kind of stuff, right? But we're talking about esports here, where some of those things just aren't even a question, and I don't think it's less entertaining to watch a female versus a male or a male versus a female. It's
And to be
the
honest,
way
in
that they
esports,
play.
I'm not looking at the person. I'm looking at their character on
right,
screen.
Yeah, I'm looking at
I
the
don't give
screen.
a fuck what the person looks
know.
like. You
I
could
don't
be
know
a
who's doing
gelatinous blob of green goo. I don't care. I'm going to be
And I
looking
sure
at
as hell
the
don't know
screen.
what part of your menstrual cycle you're in.
Oh, I'm certainly not thinking about that.
No, I'm
Look
looking
at
at that going, fuck, that was a good play. I want to try that out. Like, especially for like League, for example, because that's my biggest knowledge on esports. I'm not looking at the stage when they do things. I'm looking at the massive fucking screen behind them where the action's actually taking place. I don't care about the people hitting the buttons. That's not interesting. I want to see what the buttons are doing.
I'm going to have to find this guy now. And anytime he plays any kind of game that gets live streamed and he doesn't do well, I'm going to have to go, must be that time of the month.
Yeah. Like, sweetie,
Sorry,
do you need like a hot
buddy.
water bottle? I don't know if you should be playing right now.
Is it the bad time of the month
We
for
drunk
you?
enough water?
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, we're still
have
seeing...
some red meat, honey.
Your iron levels might be low.
I do recommend kangaroo tail for that. For anemic people. Speaking of that wage gap as well, that exists within esports as well. And here's some statistics for you. The top male player on record is No Tail for Dota 2 with $7 million in prize money to his name.
That's
okay.
Imagine how many shelves I could buy.
No, you could buy a whole new house for your shelves, okay? You could just have a shelf house, okay?
You could just
like
have a
double-story
collection house.
shelf house.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Isn't that a museum? I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm getting a museum.
Hey, then you could charge admission and build on your funds. I'm just saying, there's a chance here.
Now the top female player, her name is Scarlett. I'm not sure what she plays.
See that right there, right? It's not even commented on what she plays.
It's not.
And that sucks.
With total earnings of 472,000.
That's more than a little bit of a gap.
That's huge, right?
That's crazy.
There are 619.
No,
there are 600, and there are 619 male players like in front of her, and then that top guy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's not great.
And the totals don't include any sponsorship deals or
of course.
Anything like that. Yeah, these are just winnings from competitions. So I don't know. I feel like if we supported more women doing this, they'd be on the same level. But also, women should believe in themselves more to compete at this level.
The thing is, so this happened in STEM as well. Women were not going into STEM because we didn't have role models. We didn't see other women in there. And when we did see other women in there, what was talked about was being a woman, not the knowledge, not like how they got there, nothing. Just, oh, what's it like being a woman in STEM, blah, blah, blah. Instead of what's it like being a person in your position? How did you get there? And I think the same is happening with gaming. We do not have enough female role models for younger women to think of it as a feasible thing to do. And we still have that gatekeeping that you have to overcome. So when you go into gaming as a woman, you don't just get to go in, tee-hee, have fun. You get to go in, and then you have to brace yourself for the barrage of ridiculousness that's going to come for you just because of your gender. Yeah. Now, think about doing that professionally. I can absolutely see why women go, you know what, fuck it, I'll just play at home.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it sucks, and I hope we have more women breaking through in a competitive way. But you're right. There just isn't support for women. Even society doesn't support women pursuing games. We've seen this already. Women feel immense guilt about playing games because they feel they should be doing something else productive. Men usually do not feel the same way. So imagine you trying to train, because these pros train. Like, okay, they're not just like, tee I'm on my game for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
They are on it. Imagine doing that as a woman. You would be absolutely shat on comment-wise for trying to live up to what you feel you need to be for a pro. And it's just every facet of becoming a pro as a woman is non-supportive.
Well, I'll just want to address something as well. Sorry, Scarlett is known for StarCraft 2, and she's actually in Guinness World Records, which is kind of funny that there's a world record, and that's the world record for female esports players. So yeah. Anyway,
you know what, actually, so we've got a comment, and I think it's really important. So obviously women push forward no matter what. We always push forward, we always have. But recently in Australia, women's sport has been gaining traction. And you know how they did that? It was because the men in those sports stepped up and went, no, they need equal pay. They do the same as us, sometimes better, equal pay. And that's what we need in the esports community. While I despise the fact that we have to call for aid and be like, hey, can you fucking back us up? In the end, we're all gamers. And that should be respected regardless of gender. So we need our male gamer counterparts to go, no, that person can kick ass, pay them properly.
Yeah. I say to people all the time, you can't ostracize all men. It's not the way to go, because you've got to remember that the idiots that don't listen to us will only listen to men. So if we don't have our allies in men to assist us in getting the idiots to listen, we will make no movement. So we need them just as much as we need each other. So, you know, and that's absolutely the case. Because how do you get a moron that won't listen to women to listen to women? You've got to get him to listen to a man.
Yeah. And it does suck, and it shouldn't have to be that way, but it's what we're working with. So get it done.
Yeah, it's such a deep rooted issue, because you know, they might look at a woman who is good at a game, as good as they might be good or as better as some of their teammates, but they might be like, oh, what if they have kids? What if they get pregnant?
But see, in that, it's discrimination, straight up.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like, and this is what even some companies, when they hire women, they're like, are you done having kids? Like,
which they're not allowed to ask. So if you ever cop that question, you shut them down, but you do still cop it at times.
I just like, what does it have to be? Do you want to, you know, assign, you know, bloody birth control? You know what I mean? Like, what would it take for a woman to be considered seriously just because she can do something that a man can't physically? You know what I mean? And most things like that in regards to child rearing, family, women take that load in the household. And you know, like, people will see that as a liability. They're like, yeah, I can slack off at home and I can, you know, attend these late night training sessions, all that kind of stuff, go these places all around the world. And, you know, that's a privilege that you have as a man. But as a woman, it's not always the case. And you know what? It doesn't make you a better player. This has got nothing to do with being a player. It's about sexism. And it's as simple as that. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So if you support your fellow woman in whatever industry you're in, and if there should be no difference here. It's not about them being better at you than you. It's just simply
discrimination. Yeah.
And it's not even about saying that a woman should necessarily, you know, if a man plays better than a woman, he's allowed to. We're not saying that. We're just saying if she does play better than you, that's okay, buddy. Like, you're allowed to accept that as well. You know?
Absolutely. Well, to wrap things up, I'll do a mini story. So I'm sure everybody saw we had the latest Nintendo Direct. Now, I won't go through all of it because we're running out of time. But something I did want to touch on, and I'm really shocked about this, okay? So 1995, the Virtual Boy was released. In Japan, it was released in July. In North America, August. This was a very early style 3D gaming setup. So essentially, you put your eyes in, you had your controller on the table, and it was black and red, and it used mirrors and things like that to create the illusion of depth. Cool, we love it. It was garbage. It was discontinued in 1 year, okay? 1996 is all it lasted. It was a complete and utter flop. It only sold 770,000 units worldwide. Worldwide, okay? It was that bad. Had 22 games released, mostly Japan exclusive, and very few third-party titles. Now, for some reason, it is being brought back for Switch 2.
Sure is.
I cannot fathom this. Now, I don't know if you guys were in the Nintendo Direct. I was in the live stream. Oh my god, did the chat pop off in the most negative way.
Yeah, I
So many
bet.
people were like, didn't this already fail? And other people were like, why would I ever want this? And it was like the most shocking thing, okay? I'm genuinely curious to see why Nintendo thought it would be a good idea to bring back something that failed so terribly. Now, don't get me wrong, right? There's a time where maybe they could have, where 3D gaming was really popping off, and it could have been like, hey guys, we've got this cool retro thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right now. That's not.
I wonder
right
if
now.
they think it will land better now.
I'm wondering if they're going for collectors, like collectors will pick it up. But
like there's this one guy that came up with the idea forever ago, and he's like, I reckon this is it, guys. I've got the best idea.
Time.
But if you want to watch something funny, go on YouTube and find the compilation of streamers reacting to the Virtual Boy.
Yes.
It is hilarious. They're like, oh my god, what's it going to be? Oh my god.
And the best bit, right?
Of all things.
It's been heavily criticized for, and this was the original release, uncomfortable posture to play because it sits on your table and you have to put your head down. It's not something that straps to your face. Lack of color graphics. It only has red and black. Eye strain and headaches, and high price for limited content. That's not going to be any better with the re-release, guys. Aside from collectors and people wanting a bit of a meme, I don't know why this would be re-released. I'm genuinely baffled.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe they're testing. They're testing
old tech.
Well, yeah, but also they're testing like their fans. They're like, how far? Like we've released so many bad Pokemon games. They'll buy it.
No, in this Nintendo Direct, there was Pokemon Z to A that they actually announced. Keep in mind, this game is not out yet. Pokemon Z to A has a paid DLC already. It's not out.
Yeah.
And then the Donkey Kong game that came out 2 months ago already fully fleshed out paid DLC, and people were like, why on earth are you releasing a DLC this early? This should have just been in the game. What are you doing? Nintendo is going down a very anti-consumer route, especially with their current pattern.
They're really money hungry at the moment, and it's like,
summoning animals.
They've got to pay for that lawsuit, you know?
I'm just baffled.
Got to pay for Virtual Boy.
You guys know I love Nintendo. You know I love Pokemon, but I can't support this, and I'm baffled. I'm so confused. I'm like, why are you being so anti-consumer? These people have been your lifeblood, and what are you doing?
Because we can would be Nintendo's response. Because we can.
I think they're gonna.
Will come.
I think they'll push it until they can't anymore, but I think they're gonna start realizing real quick that people are gonna drop off. People are already dropping off of Switch 2. Mario Kart on Switch 2 has already become nearly a dead game. It's not gonna work. They can't keep pushing people like this.
Yep.
But yeah,
definitely.
That wraps up my segment.
Is in agreement. Yes, I had a massive segment this week, but I thought, you know what? I was looking through, because if you follow me on social media, you'll know that I went on my stories and I was like, I'm making clips for like the last month. I've been dogpiled on and I've had enough. This is my podcast, ladies, and I'm taking it back.
We'll still dogpile, don't worry. But
yeah, you've had your week. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be sassy next week. But no, there's so much news coming out at the moment as well. It's just difficult to cover all of it.
Yep, it is. We pick things that are like, you know, resonate with us, and the chat sometimes mention things and we're like, oh yeah. So yeah, it really is kind of a, you know, we bring things, but also, you know, if you guys bring things, that's great too. We love that. Is there anyone whom we would like to raid, Shay?
Ooh, let me take a look and see who we are going to go support today. I saw Coag podcast like, oh, we should raid them. No, that's us. We don't raid them.
That's us.
An infinite loop.
Actually, Al is on at the moment. We could raid Al.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, let's raid Al.
We had Al on our podcast about cosplay. We did a number of lovely cosplay episodes with Owl, with Danielle cosplays, Soylent cosplay. They were
amazing
really, really
at
lovely.
Expo, by the way.
Oh yes,
she did a Cortana, and I was like,
she did. She did, and I wasn't there.
Chef's kiss.
So sad.
True.
Yes, so definitely go and check her out, check them out, check us out. Be good, everyone. Ladies, are we doing anything exciting this week we want to mention?
Oh, I'm going to keep playing Jurassic Park. I'm going to definitely dip into some more PAX Rising games. So they will go up on my YouTube. So for anyone that wants to have a bit of a look at some demos over the next few weeks, I'm going to try and get as many of those PAX Rising games up as I can, just to give people a bit of an idea of what's coming, because it's definitely my passion is the indie games in Australia. They need our support. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
I will share that on our social media. If you guys are interested, I shared just as we were live as well her Jurassic Park videos. Definitely check that out. Our lovely mod isn't here, so we he hasn't been putting the links in. We miss you. We miss you, Dolphin. You didn't tell me you were going to be gone. It's okay. Shay, regular streaming, and obviously now your extra one with Dinkum.
Absolutely. So regular streaming. We've got Cult coming up on Thursday this week instead of Sunday. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I think I'm going to switch it to Thursdays because Clash is always a Saturday, Sunday. So that way, if I just keep it that way, I won't have to switch anything later. But we're still building our Cult. Absolutely. I need to be prepped for when that DLC comes out. So we've got all of my usual streams. I'm prepping for the market that is not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm prepping for PAX. So obviously going to need to build my costume when my stuff finally gets here. I went from not having too much to do to having too much to do real quickly. Yeah.
It's always the way.
So I have popped a raid message in the chat, everybody. I do hope you'll use it for the person we are raiding. And as always, just be your usual amazing selves, you know?
Yes, definitely. And we will see you all next week for another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Do you see that?